Precious. 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 Hello guys, this is Dear Gisties and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special video for you, and today I'm going to be looking at the 26th season of Doctor Who box set. Just as a bit of a word of warning, I have not bought the other ones of these. In fact, this is the first one that I've got. I have always collected the steelbook versions of the New Who series, but I've never actually bought one of these before. For reasons I don't understand why, I just didn't. And I'm also not a big fan of classic Who neither. You know, I think that my favourite Doctor is probably John Pertwee from the classic stuff, because I just think he's the best one. But Sylvester McCoy does have a bit of a special place. I know I haven't watched all of his episodes yet. In fact, I've watched 2. You know, that is basically I'm not completely adverse in everything that is Doctor Who in terms of from the 60s to the 80s, if that is even the correct time. So first off, let's take a look at the cover. It really is a thing of beauty. It is brilliant. If you follow Lee Binding, who created the cover, and he created the cover for all the other ones, on there he actually did like a breakdown on his Instagram of where all these pieces came from. It's really interesting, you should go and check it out. But as always, you know, the artwork for this thing is beautiful. All the imagery as well on the back is really cool as well, but we'll get inside in a second. I wasn't expecting this thing to be as large as it is. I was thinking, oh, it would take up like 2 DVDs. It takes up 3. It's massive. While we're still on the back, I thought I would show you the behind the scenes feature stuff. So there's loads of cool new things. They've got like documentary, like special feature stuff. We have special editions. I think there's like a special edition of Battlefield. Yeah, there's extended editions of all of them. I just have to check. There is plenty of interesting stuff that you can check out. There's plenty of interesting stuff. I will just bring it over. In fact, at the bottom I will write a couple of the most interesting points instead of me having to bore you about them. I should have said this at the start, but this box set contains Series 26, and if you weren't aware, Series 26 concludes Classic Who, so it's the final series of Sylvester McCoy. It's not Next Generation, it's just the last episode that they made before the show got cancelled. So the first one is Battlefield. It's a 4-part episode. I think they're all 4 parts, in fact. It's a 4-part episode, and it's about King Arthur type stuff that has entered the real world, and they have a fight, basically. There's a fight going on, and there's some other, you know, more devilish powers at work as well. Ghostlight, which is not one that I've watched. The Curse of Fenwick I have also not watched, but I believe it's something to do with a lighthouse, or am I thinking of a Tom Baker story? And then there is Survival, and Survivor's with the cheaters and the Master. Like I said, I don't have a very immersive knowledge of, you know, Doctor Who when it comes to classic stuff, but I think there's always a difficulty in trying to review these stories as well, because, you know, you can't talk about them as you would do to TV now, because it was a different time back then. You know, some of the I've seen Battlefield. Some of the fighting is so bad that it's fan film like level. You know, all of that sort of stuff won't pass now, but it did back in the 80s, I believe. I am considering taking a look at Battlefield, etc. Just old Doctor Who episodes and sort of reviewing them the best that I can, because I think that a lot of old Doctor Who, there's a lot of it, you kind of need some recommendations. So I'm thinking about doing a series when I sort of look at them and recommend them and not recommend them. So you go into the back, so you take the sleeve off, and then this is the back, that beautiful TARDIS shot. That looks great there. And then the thing kind of folds a bit like a book, so it does that. And then you have your DVDs, and there is this special compartment here, so I'll show you now. I believe that's from The Curse of Fenwick. And then that, quite coolly, that comes out like this. Almost like you're sort of opening the TARDIS doors. Trying to get the good angle on it. Almost like you're opening the TARDIS doors. More beautiful artwork, and then you pull this out to reveal the manual, I suppose, of the DVD, which contains loads of writing about the series, its production, some of the features that you have within the DVD as well. Because I don't want to sit here and get them out individually on camera, I'm just going to take pictures of them all later and then add them on one by one. So the first and second disc are Battlefield, the third disc is Ghostlight, the fourth and fifth disc are The Curse of Fenwick, and the sixth and final disc is Survival. So should you get this thing based on my first impressions on it? Do you know what? I think you should. If you do not have these already, then I suggest that you do. If you're someone like me that kind of wants to watch more Classic Who, but doesn't have all of Classic Who, and is very partial to buying collectible DVD sets, then this is something that you should buy. And also, I see this as an investment, because these things seem to go up in price more and more, and you know, the Tom Baker ones and John Pertwee ones seem to be hundreds of pounds now. You can buy this thing simply for the special features if you wish. If you already have these DVDs, then just buy them for the special features. And you can also buy, you know, these are Blu-rays for them as well, with improved special effects. I'm not quite sure if you can either switch them off or on, because I'm sure that some people would like to watch the 80s effects and the original ones. But you know, you can buy these things for the bonus stuff alone. You know, there are plenty of new stuff, or I believe they're new stuff, that you can watch. I think there's a thing called Behind the Sofa. You know, it really does have a little bit more to offer than just your episodes. So I'd say buy it if you have the money, if you wish to. I kind of got tempted by the end of it, you know, seeing these things come out, seeing them rise in price, and then kind of going, shall I? The other day I just went and just bought it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you're new. I might do reviews of these things separately. I am really tempted to, but whether I want to in terms of time is another thing. And I'm also trying to work out and figure out this new editor software called VideoPad. I'm still working it out, but I hope I'm getting there. So expect slow but constant uploads over the next few days and weeks while I try and work this thing out. Oh yeah, and guys, remember, Doctor Who is on Sunday. I review them every single week. You should come and check them out, because I think I do it quite well. Of course I would say that. No, but in all seriousness, I do reviews of Doctor Who Series 12 every single Sunday as soon as they come out, but you know, it's kind of like a bit after. And I review them the best that I can, which is mostly just me jumping around like this, freaking out about what I've just watched. You should go and check out my review of Fugitive of the Judoon as well. I will card it somewhere above. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give a like, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye. When I started making videos a couple of years ago, I thought, never make yourself look like an idiot on the internet, Daniel. Just never do it. But now I'm trying to make a stupid intro, and I'm looking like an idiot.